How are you all? Today we are going to have the last session of this chapter. Session we discussed the symmetry properties of 2D shapes. So we already discussed the line of symmetry or reflection symmetry. So hope all of you understood that. So you know how to write how many lines of symmetries are there for any shape given. Okay. Now we already discussed order of rotational symmetry in the last session, but here I am giving more examples to make you understand. I am going little deeply in this chapter because this is a tough chapter and you have to understand more with more examples. So today we are going to finish it after this session. So what is order of rotational symmetry? It is the number of times the shape looks the same in one full turn. A rectangle has rotational symmetry of order 2. It means the rectangle is not a regular polygon that you know. So it will match to its original shape only twice. So first it will match in 180 degrees and the second time it will match in the 360 degrees. So only two times it will match to its original position. So it has order 2 rotational symmetry. In the another shapes you can see there are some pictures and some are signals of the road signals. Okay, so you can see the first one has only order 1, means every shape has at least order 1 rotational symmetry. The another second one, it is a road signal, it has order 2 rotational symmetry, and the third one has rotational symmetry of order 3, and the fourth picture has rotational symmetry of order 4, means that picture will match to its original position or original shape 4 times when we rotate it in the by the center of rotation. Okay, so all of you understood what is rotational symmetry, is it? We will move to another example. Here you can see a shape same like star. This shape will look the same after rotating it 90 degree. Each 90 degree it will match to the original shape. That means the shape has 4 points and will look the same whichever of the points are at the top. Its order of rotational symmetry is 4, means in each point it will match with its original shape. Now, as we discussed the alphabets reflection symmetry in our lesson, our old lesson, here it has some alphabets have rotational symmetry also. That I am going to explain here. You can see two letters here, W and X. So first of all, you know what is how many lines of symmetry it has. Okay, W has rotation lines of symmetry, one line of symmetry, and how many rotational symmetry order of rotational symmetry it has. So it will match only one time to its original position. So it has only W has only or one order rotational symmetry. Okay. Now rotational symmetry of X. First we will discuss about the lines of symmetry. It has two lines of symmetry and it is shown in the picture clearly. So how many order of rotational symmetry it has? It will match two times to its original position. So it has order 2 rotational symmetry. So some of the alphabets have 0 lines of symmetry and 1 rotational symmetry. Means we already told that all the shapes have at least one rotational order of rotational symmetry. We will discuss some more shapes. Here, the shapes shown are regular shapes or regular polygons. Okay. Then we will check how many order of rotational symmetry each regular shape has. Okay. First one is square. A square has how many order of rotational symmetry? It will match 4 times to its original shape when we will rotate in 360 degree, because it is a regular shape with 4 sides and 4 angles. So what is the order of rotational symmetry of a square? 4. Now when we will move to the regular pentagon, in each vertex we can rotate. Okay, so it will match 5 times to its original position when we rotate it in 360 degree, or in a full rotation it will match 5 times to its original position. So it has rotational symmetry of order 5. Similarly, a regular hexagon has order 6, and a regular heptagon will have 7 order of rotational symmetry. So, same like regular polygons reflection symmetry, this rotational symmetry also we will decide by taking the number of sides. So if you know the number of sides of a regular polygon, we can understand that how many lines of symmetry and how many order of rotational symmetry it has. Okay, so a regular octagon will have how many lines of symmetry or how many order of rotational symmetry? Octagon means 8 sides. So if it is a regular octagon, it will have 8 lines of reflection symmetry and 8 order of rotational symmetry. So it is very clear that you can see the number of sides or number of angles, and you can decide how many lines of symmetry or how many order of rotational symmetry a regular polygon has. Okay, hope you understood this. Finished our chapter. Okay, here there is a review and some shapes are given in this, and the lines of symmetries are given, and the properties, all the properties including the angle side property and symmetric properties which we learned just now is included here. Okay, so similar types of questions are coming in your student book and workbook. You have to write the shapes name, its like how many lines of symmetry it has, how many order of rotational symmetry it has, and the properties. Okay, so I am giving some examples here. You have to finish it in your student book and workbook. So first one is rhombus. Rhombus, the properties are given here, and the symmetry properties are how many lines of symmetry a rhombus has? 2 lines of symmetry. And how many rotational symmetry of order it has? It has 2 order 2 of rotational symmetry. Okay, what are the other properties? It has 4 equal sides, opposite sides are equal for a rhombus, opposite angles are equal, and the diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. Okay, now the next shape is kite. Here kite we already learned it, and how many lines of symmetry a kite has? Only 1 line of symmetry. It is clearly shown in the picture with a red dotted line. Okay, now how many rotational symmetry of order it has? It has only one order 1 rotational symmetry, because it will match to the shape only one time if we rotate it in 360 degrees. Okay, so what are the other properties? 2 pairs of adjacent sides of equal length, 1 pair of equal angles, and diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. Now the next one is trapezium. Trapezium, there are different types of trapeziums. We studied isosceles trapezium and the ordinary trapezium. Okay, so first one is given as isosceles trapezium. So it has 1 line of symmetry. It is marked with red line. Or the down one trapezium, it has no lines of symmetries. Okay, but both all the trapeziums will have rotational symmetry of order 1, because we already learned that all the shapes will have a rotational symmetry of order 1 because it will match one time to its original position when we rotate. Okay, so please complete the problems in student book pages 27 and 28 and are also in the workbook pages 14, 15 and 16. The workbook page homeworks are very similar to the student book page problems. Okay, so exercise 3.3. You have to do it. Please complete the pending works in your chapter 3 and we finish this chapter, and next day we will move to the new chapter. Thank you.